Hi, it's Matt with Willowway Nurseries. I just got back from Cultivate, but want to talk about some of the plants in the nursery here. Is looking really good. We got lemony lace here from Proven Winners, really showing this golden color. As you can see behind me, it stands out. This is a really easy plant to grow. Moisture is kind of medium, very trimmable, so if you want to keep it a certain size, but still really nice foliage. It gets that nice color of golden. Where it's a little more shaded, it gets a little more of a greenish gold color. So this is more of a full sun plant. Other than that, pretty disease and insect free. Not a lot of stuff bothers these. So if you're looking for a plant to add a little color to your yard, this would be a great choice. All right, it's that with Willowway again. We're out looking at plants today. And one of the ones that kind of struck us was this Coquetzia Jolene from Proven Winners. It's in their new Deer Proof series. So this is a plant that's deer resistant, real easy grower again. One of the reasons we kind of picked it is it's trimmable, but you can see it kind of sprays out and kind of fans out around. Real nice color. The new growth, the stem's got a little bit of a pinkish reddish blush to it, which is really nice. Again, trimmable, so a good choice if you're looking for another plant that maybe is a little more different or unusual out there. It's got this nice fine textured foliage as well. Hi, we're out here looking at plants today. They're looking good. That's something we're growing. Paraplu violet hibiscus. This one is real nice. We got bud started. This was about 1387 growing degree days they started to bloom, and they're really kind of picking up the pace. They're just loaded with buds right now. So this is something that's going to continue to bloom here for many more weeks, and you'll just continue to get flowers to kind of self-clean off of this. One of the things I like about this is a really nice plant to grow in the nursery here. One of the things we do manage water on it. You don't want to water too late in the day. It is susceptible to some leaf spotting if you get too late, but otherwise fairly easy grower in the nursery here. We do 3 plants per pot to kind of fill it out a little bit more, so there's a lot of beef to the pots, so there's a lot of plant there. And this is shearable. I wouldn't shear it now just because of the fact that you got buds all the way to the end. We sheared it about a month and a half ago to kind of shape it and push a lot more breaks into it to get it to grow real nice like this. Also wanted to talk a little bit about growing degree days. We're at 1773 currently. We're coming up on a few things. We've got some scale. Obscure scale right now would be the generation of egg hatch. So that's something, if you deal with obscure scale, that would be something that would be out there. And then we're really jumping back up into almost 1920. There's second generation of pine needle scale. And then we have some other scales that are starting to come, magnolia scale as well as right in there. So those are some second generations of some of these scales that are out there. So it gives us another chance to watch for and treat for that. Mimosa webworm is 1878. So all these things are kind of in the range for our growing degree days. We should be looking and scouting for that right now. I'm a little worried with the next couple days with the temperatures in the low 90s here that we're going to accumulate a lot of growing degree days. So we're going to jump up rapidly. So I suspect we're going to be somewhere around that 1900 mark by the end of the week here. So watch for scale. All right, we're looking in summer color out in the nursery here. We come over to the dahlias. They're just looking exceptional right now. Lots of bud and bloom in them. Just starting to really get going here. This one's Rainbow Rhythms Tiger Swirl. So as you can see, it's a pretty nice, larger one. Lots of bloom time in this. So it has that beautiful kind of two-tone color to it, large cups. We've got Going Bananas. We've got a number of series here. A lot of these are Proven Winners, really good breeding lines, selections. Some are repeat blooming, so you're just going to continue to get blooms here for a while. But this is really kind of their peak season right now, this summertime. So I guess if you're looking for something with a lot of color and attract, this kind of drew us right over to this area because it looks so great. All right, this is a plant that's new last year for us, Persicaria Glowing Reviews. Really nice. It's got this kind of light green, almost yellow. It's kind of a yellowish foliage to it. That's what it's kind of meant for. But it really stands out. The red flower spikes really stand out against it. This is a plant that can grow in full sun to partial sun, and it likes a pretty wide range of soils. It doesn't like a heavy clay soil. It doesn't drain well. That's about the only thing that's going to really hold it back from being really clean. We got a really nice crop of it, rooting really well. So you can see it's rooted all the way down. So really heavy, nice plants. Kind of just a nice display. Those spikes really stand out against that yellow foliage. All right, we took another plant with summer colors, Coreopsis. One of the things I like about this is it just gets covered with yellow flowers. We have some ones like red satin that are red. One of the interesting things from a growing perspective is on these thread leaf types. They're a lower water Coreopsis. The ones that have the larger leaves to them, they're a little more lace-like, not so fern-like. Those varieties are actually heavier water users. So if you're going into like Zibgreb or Moonbeam, those are lower water ones, so you want to make sure those are in a place that don't get drowned out. So we want to treat them a little bit different. The other neat thing about this from a growing perspective is they're really adaptable to trims. So we do a lot of split trims in Coreopsis to constantly keep them kind of reflushing. So you can, if it kind of gets tired out, you can just trim it back, and in about 3 to 4 weeks, you'll have it loaded up and looking like this again. Hi, another plant that's a fall bloomer is Elenium mariachi salsa. We have another variety as well. These are really long bloomers. You can see they're just loaded with buds in like all different stages, from very tiny to fully, out and going. So this is one that's going to give you a lot of long lasting color. Really nice, upright, stable, kind of almost like a garden mum, really, is what I almost liken it to, where you're going to get that long bloom time with it. Real easy grower here. We don't really have too much of issues with most plant issues with it. Stays relatively clean and easy to care for.